Roberto, you asked your players to believe today, and they did just that.
Well, yes, I think it's been a learning process, a growing process, if you want, in the first few games in the league. And game by game, you could see many aspects and many concepts that they were coming together. Obviously, sometimes it's hard to be able to see behind the results, and that's where the confidence can be affected. But what they showed today is that they're hungry for success, they're ready to work really hard for each other, but then knowing what to do, and they deserve that sort of performance, and is a key moment for our history. The fans deserve this moment. They push this and they support this throughout, and we'll carry on growing, we'll carry on getting stronger, and we'll see if we can fulfil our potential, because it's huge in the dressing room.
What was the thinking behind the system today? You moved Hugo Rodriguez out wide, Jason Scotland through the middle.
Well, there's a lot of things that when you're playing against such a talented Chelsea side, I think it's just trying to find a way that you can compete against them, and in that respect it's very, very difficult to try to match them on the day. So I think the understanding and the concentration levels and even the intensity in our defending was fantastic. It's not that we had one or two key moments in the game. I felt that from the first minute we showed a great attitude, we showed a great determination to win the game, and we truly deserved that. So there is reasons because we won, and we need to make sure that we understand that and we carry on using them. And in the other side, there's a couple of things that we didn't do too well, and we need to make sure that we correct that for the next game.
Big moment, the penalty and the sending off of Petr Cech, both right in your view?
Well, I think they were clear decisions. I felt that probably was a feeling that we were going to get. We were getting into great positions time after time. In the last third, many times we got 1v1 situations and 2v2 situations, and that's very, very hard to find against a very good Chelsea side. But overall, I would say the key moment was when Chelsea scored. Our concentration levels and our determination never changed, and in the past we had a sort of problem in our belief in carry on doing exactly the same when we went one goal behind, or we had a disappointment. And that for me is the key, that we carry on with our standards and with our performance even though Chelsea had a goal back. And I would say that was key in our performance rather than the penalty decision or scoring the second goal.
And the people of the town stood shoulder to shoulder with you. Amazing noise at the end. Was that for them and also for the chairman, Dave Whelan, also?
Well, it is, yeah. We all know it was a big challenge to try to beat one of the top four teams. I think it was 34 games that we couldn't beat them, and the town deserves that. So it was breaking or making a little bit of history is for the fans and for Mr. Whelan. Obviously, the reason that Wigan Athletic is in the Premiership is only for him, and you don't get many cases in world football that everything goes down to one man, and he deserves to be a happy man tonight because he worked extremely hard for the town and for Wigan Athletic, and the players are delighted to be able to give him some happiness back.
And for you, quick moment to enjoy it and then back to the hard work.
Well, the Premiership is like this. I'm sure that they're just waiting to get a defeat to change the whole perception, but we're still in the same process. We're still growing. There's a big turnaround in players. You can see 7 or 8 important players that they left, and now we're still finding our feet. We're fulfilling roles on the pitch, and that's important, but it's still a long way to go if we want to fulfill the potential we got in the dressing room.